There are a few things that you need to think about before we start this process. The first thing is your business name. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of selecting a business name, but there's a few things that you do have to think about. So the first thing is there's certain words that you cannot have in your LLC business name. You can't have the words bank, trust, nonprofit. There are other words, but those are the main ones you want to make sure you keep out of your name. The other thing too is your name needs to include LLC. So if it's John's Lawn Service, it's going to be John's Lawn Service LLC. That is going to be the entirety of your business name. It has to include LLC. The other thing you really want to think about is make sure that the business name that you're going to use is available for a website. The last thing you want to do is register an LLC only to find out after you've paid all the fees, you can't use your business name for your website. So do research beforehand, make sure that's available. It'd be a good idea to make sure you secure that domain name first. But the other thing too is you want to make sure that name is available in Oklahoma. So if you go to the Secretary of State website, it will take you to a section. You can select a section of business name lookup, and you can make sure that your business name is available. So make sure you're doing those things before you get this process started. Now, if you click on the link below, it will take you directly to this page to start setting up your LLC. Now, you can create an account if you want. Most states make you create an account first, but it looks like Oklahoma will just let you start setting up LLC without getting an account. I suggest making an account. That way you always have that information that you've entered saved, and that you know, if you need to go change anything, it makes it a lot easier. So let's get started. So you're going to want to make sure that you select domestic LLC, limited liability company, and then we're going to go to this section. I'm going to be putting in just random information. I'm going to go through all the steps on how to do this, but I'm not going to actually hit submit because I'm not going to submit fake information because that's illegal. There are companies out there that will charge you $100, $200, $300 to set up your LLC. They claim it's free, but it's actually hidden behind a paywall of an annual fee you have to pay in order to get this set up. So don't pay for someone to do this. I'm going to walk you through all the steps, answer the most common questions that people have with starting an LLC. So you put in your name. In fact, you might be able to look it up here. Looks like no one's got Billy Lawn Service LLC. So if you want that, you take it. I'm not going to register this. Hit next. It's going to ask you for the effective date, and you want that to be today. So if you want to specify it, you can specify a date. If for some reason you want to do this later, you could, but the filing date is what you want to do. And here you're going to put the principal address for the business. So wherever your business is going to be, a lot of people just do this from their home, and that's fine. That's what I have done. Sometimes if you already have an office or like a warehouse already established, you could use that address as well. So just put in the address of your business here, and then I will see you on the next section. All right, this next section is asking you if you want this to be a perpetual LLC or if you want it to expire at a certain time. We are going to assume that your business is going to be very successful and is going to go on forever. So I always do perpetual because I like the good vibes of that. So hit next. All right, this next section for registered agent threw me off the first time I started an LLC. I thought a registered agent was someone that went to college, got a degree, became a professional registered agent. The registered agent is going to be you. You're the registered agent. All that means is Oklahoma wants to know where they're going to be sending all of the business documents, legal documents, where they're sending them to, and to whom. So you're going to put all your information into here. You're going to put individual. You're going to select individual and then put your information here. And then you can put in your home address as well. So I'll fill this out and then I'll meet you on the next side. All right, this next section is going to ask you if there's any documents that you want to upload. I never upload documents to this because you don't have to. And anything that you upload here is public record. So just be really careful if you really want to upload something. Just know that whatever information you upload on there, anyone can see. So I just don't upload anything. You're going to hit next. And this is the section of why I don't actually hit submit, because it is perjury if you do that. So I am not going to submit this. You're going to add your signature here, hit add. You're going to put that information in, and then you're going to go to the next page, which is the review page. The review page is very, very important. You want to make sure that all the information that you have entered is correct. The main reason is because it's your business. The other reason is if you have to go back and change anything, it costs $25, $50 to do a change order on that. So just make sure that everything's correct. And then once you've reviewed it and said, yep, everything looks great, you will hit next. It will take you to the pay page where you will pay the fee to submit your LLC. Once it's been submitted, they will send you an email just confirming that it's been submitted. And then depending on the state, it usually takes between 3 to 7 business days in order for them to register your LLC. Once it's registered, they will send you an email letting you know that it's been registered, and then they will give you your articles of incorporation. Your articles of incorporation are very important because you need those for the next step of establishing your business, which is getting an EIN, and that's your employer identification number. Essentially, it is your social security number for your business. You have to get an EIN if you want to open a business banking account, if you want to get insurance for your business, if you want to hire employees, and when you pay your taxes. So you need to have that. There are companies out there that will charge $100, $200 to set up your EIN. The EIN is completely free. You get it through the government. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to have your articles of incorporation and a little bit more information. But it literally takes maybe a minute or two to get. Do not pay someone to do this for you. In fact, click on the link below. It'll take you to our page that has the video with step-by-step instructions on how to set up your EIN. We also have a business starter pack that has all the documents that you'll need in your first year of business. It has an operating agreement that is completely customizable, and you will need your operating agreement and your EIN to open up a banking business account. We also provide non-compete agreements, non-disclosure agreements, non-disparagement agreements, documents that you don't realize right now that you need, but you definitely will. We have over 30 business documents that I've curated over the past 15 years of running multiple successful companies. I honestly wish I would have had this starter pack when I first started my LLC. It would have saved me months of time and headache, not to mention probably thousands of dollars. The nice thing about this is a one-time purchase, and you have all these customizable documents for life. Other companies make you pay an annual fee to have access to your documents. We also have a community of entrepreneurs that can answer all of your questions while establishing and growing your business. Questions like, how do I hire an employee? What paperwork do I have my new employee fill out? How do I protect my company from legal liabilities? How do I deal with angry customers? How do I deal with angry employees? What do I do if I get a bad review from a customer? How do I get to the top of Google search results for my company? How do I create a website? What's the most effective way to advertise through social media? How do I pay my business taxes? We have answers for all these questions and more. Go check out our business starter pack. It will be one of the best decisions that you make as a new business owner. Save yourself from all the mistakes I made while starting my business. Click on the link and let's get your business growing.